Okay, back on. January 31st, 2025, Orange Out Beginner's Corner. We're going to test this tube here. I'm going to hook these up. I got these hooked up. I don't know if I can pull this off. I got a heck of a 60 cycle hum. And if I can tap on the tube, I get crackling. I don't think the phone will pick it up. Let me check on this. Yeah, I can hear it there. I don't know if the microphone will pick it up here. That's that 6A7. This is my dad's old one. So it didn't have 6A7 here. We had to go into the new tubes coming out, you know. 6A7. Do I have it hooked up right? Oh, yeah. So, if I can get that to focus. So I bought a pair of these things. I've never used them yet. I had to wiggle the wires and to get them working. They should be worked on a little more, but to work with crystal radio sets, I bought them. Paid about 35 bucks, I think. Probably more than they're worth. I don't know. They got the push in. So anyways, I'm going to pull this out because when I switched from quality and stuff, that was very, very loud on those crystal. So if I put it on short, I'm supposed to flick each one of these and tap on the tube, but there is a filament connection right here that will light up. There, she's bad. I don't know. That was just flashing without a lever lifted. You can see it there. Gassy a little bit. But I'll leave it sit for a while. Anyways, I was gonna try to get a cabinet made for this, but this thing's pretty dang old. My dad bought it before I was born, so I was born in 1960. And there's other one that I have was like from the early 60s. So this is in series with the meter. So I thought I had to be on quality, but it's actually going with this short stuff. So I switched it to quality, and boy, did that put a heck of a jaunt on the headphones. So I thought I better not burn them out. So anyways, my intentions are here. I have more of these tubes. 6A7s. I bought what? Three? I bought what? 2, 4. I bought 5 of them. I think 3 of them have problems, and 2 of them don't. I paid quite a bit of money for them too. About like close to 40 bucks. So I really got screwed. But I didn't get on them right away to test them. I had too many things going on, and so I didn't get to it. So anyways, that's for this. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to try to build this something. This here, gotta pause this a minute. I'm gonna inflict a lot of open wounds here. A lot of open wounds. Back on here. So I made this last night. Can I put it someplace where I can focus it? Of course not. It's not going to focus on this. But anyways, I had to put a couple hoops here because this wire's not going to stand it. I'm doing this for, the hell? Damn. Come into focus, then it goes out. Must be focusing on this or something, a little different depth of focus. Anyways, I put some clear RTV on it, a couple dots on it to keep it in place. I might scratch to get a center tap someplace, or I might add some more windings to it. Well, apparently this is impossible to keep in focus. But I just guessed, I just ran so many turns for CB. And my intentions are I'm going to put it right here for now. I was going to do this. And have a gimmick. I got to get something here. Grab, if I can find it. Okay. Just can't find the freaking page I want. There it is. Okay. So here's the oscillator. It's from this. I have one of these yet. That's how I check my crystals. So I built this little section right here. Or I'm going to, I should say. I'm selecting this side except for coming out of the cathode. As a cathode follower, I'll have it coming out of the plate, or I might put a coil there, because I remember when I was a kid we had a coil there. We had a coil here. So, and we didn't have a gimmick. But I just drew that. I didn't draw it very good, but I was going to try that. I am going to use the 6AU6 tube. What the hell is that tube now? I have them. I'm going to use a 6SN7. For some of this. Now instead of this, maybe I might use this tube. I should have had that out. But I have to find a socket for it. I think I have one. This is a 12-pin socket. So I'll use this side here. This is a vertical oscillator and output. So I'll use the big section. These run at about 150 volts vertical output. See if I can focus on the damn thing. So this side here I will use probably for this stage, and this will be this, except for it's a triode. And see what happens. I have to get a socket like this. This is just all experimental. So I'm going to try. I've never used one of these as an audio amplifier, so I'm going to try it, see what it does. It's all experimental. Then in front of that will be the 6SN7. I use one, or maybe I'll make, if it may need the second one, because I don't think these have a lot of amplification. But that's designed to go from the vertical output transformer to the normal B plus of the pitcher tube that could be like 155, 165 volts, and then the oscillator they usually have between the height or the linearity to from the B plus to the the boost. So it goes to whatever from 155 as a potentiometer to the boost, which could be what, like 400 volts or something, 600 volts sometimes. But anyway, so the tube can handle this for sure. So I was going to do that 6AUET, the triode for the oscillator, and that'll be the final, the transmitter part. And now how I come up with this is just crazy because of this. I figure this thing here, looking at it like this, like this is kilohertz, and we get down here, I think it's 27 megahertz CB, 26, 27 megahertz for CB stuff. And then I was thinking maybe up in here is 2 meters. What's 2 meters? 146, 110, 20, 30, well, 110, 20, 30, 40, 146 between this and 150 is 2 meters. But I think this is 27 where CB is right here. So this is on, so we look at this A, B, C, D, E. And this is harmonics of this, I think, E. So if I look at E, F. How many switches do I have on here? We got A, B, C, D, E. Wait a minute. Here's E. So we got A right there, B, probably C, D, and E. So maybe I had too many turns. Well, I got a whole bunch of these things with the original about a turns on them from Heathkit. How's it called, for aligning TV sets? It never worked good, so I got a bunch of these things. Because I got the, what it's called, the K and B or whatever, 715s and stuff like that, 714s. So, so maybe I need E, A, B, C, then I think D and E. And that's harmonics of that band, I guess. So E. So I do need the high frequency stuff, I guess, for CB. I don't know. I don't have a CB radio that I could look at and look at the coils and do the common sense part of it, but maybe I can pick one up someplace in the next few days. You never know. So I'm going to use this try this as the audio output, but I got to score one of these. I think I know where there is one. I think I have one handy. And then I'll use the 6SN7 for probably one more stage in front of this. I think it's going to need another stage for audio amplifier. and this will be the transmitter. I have to hook grid number 2 up to here, put like so many picofarads across that, maybe 10, 22, 47, 100 picofarads, I don't know. I have to score the 25 mini microfarads and score that, which is, I guess, is 25 picofarads. This one I should have, my blue capacitors, 1,000 picofarads, I should have that. Even though I want to try to use the old-fashioned stuff though, but so I will get onto this and still get onto this. Here, this thing here, look at that. Maybe that's why it doesn't work. Oops, I don't think I need that plate cap on. Trying to block the light. Oh, probably should try this. Filaments, 1, down, plate. The rest are sitting on cathode, and you go through them one at a time and tap on the tube. Filament connection will be 7. Whoops, shit, I'm on quality. 1, or that's 2, and then 3, 4. That's with 4 up, lever up. Number 6 lever. 7. No, that's with all levers down. 7 is filament connection, so that will light. This is test cap. But yeah, that's never. If you got that shorted, you'd have fireworks, blowing fuse or something. So let me listen to this. Oh, it's unplugged. Let me plug it in. All the years we had it, when I never listened to tubes. We never had a pair of these either. I hear a 60 cycle hum. I hear something, but I can't tell what it is. So it says you can't use this with crystal. It said in the directions here, you can't use it with crystal. Unless you work in the WH place. So that interrupts it. Then crystal probably you probably could put a resistor across that if you want to use headphones, crystal headphones. This baby's old. Copyrighted 1960. Well, that's the year I was born. So I was alive, I guess. So I'll build this thing with this. Get to it. I'm going to build it on stuff like this. I will try a different tube. I bought 5 of those things. So I want to build this transmitter, though. I just don't know how to go about it. I want to put a coil here, though, like we did in the 1974, 73, 4, 5, or whatever. I know we used a 6A U8 tube. That was the transmitter tube. That was the oscillator. Then we built a 6A Q5, probably with the 12A X7 for the amplifier, and probably put a little resistor across that. So I'm going to use this tube for the audio output, see how it does anything. Use the 6SN7 for a upfront, because I'm going to need a half a 6SN7 anyways, regardless. So we'll leave it at that, and who knows what will happen. I'll come up with something. Maybe I will go with the 6AQ5. If I don't find the socket, then I'll use the 6AQ5. So this is it. This is signing off here again. So if that was to activate continuously, that could stop the... Ooh. Oops. Oops. That made this thing hum. Let me unplug these. We can't be destroying my headphones. Well, we went to a very serious short here in a quick hurry. How the hell is it going there? I don't want to burn out the tester. I think that 60 cycle loud noise come out of the headphones, I think, but I'm not sure. Look at that, baby. I'll have to try a different tube. Okay, that one's. I'm gonna write bad on that and color the top red. That's what I do. Different tube. Okay, signing off this time for good.